Hey folks, what's going on? In this video, this is just a quick little hangout because I don't have many records to show. And it feels like it's been a long time since I made a video, so I thought I'd just jump into it. What the hell. Alright, so short, sweet video, but still some cool records to show. I'll start off with Mike and the Mechanics, Out of the Blue. I'm a big Genesis fan. I also love the Genesis solo and side project bands, or the Genesis family as they say. And this is a cool record here. Let me just take it out of the sleeve here. Kind of a best of for Mike and the Mechanics, Out of the Blue. Here's the gatefold that shows a lot of pictures of the current lineup of Mike and the Mechanics with the new singers. It has 3 new songs on here, and the rest are remakes of Mike and the Mechanics classics, such as Living Years and All I Need Is a Miracle, Silent Running, Over My Shoulder, etc., etc., but sung by the new singers and the new band. So it is remaking the past, basically. And I'll start off by saying you can improve over Paul Carrick's voice and Paul Young's voice on these songs. Their voices made those songs, but the new singers do a great job on remaking the old material, the old songs. Kind of somewhat of a new twist on old songs. Very enjoyable to listen to. I like the original better, but this was really good to listen to. I like the way Another Cup of Coffee sounded, and Word of Mouth and Over My Shoulder sounded. I prefer the original version of the Living Years over this one. But like I said, the new singers do a good job. They sound good on it. The band sounds really good on it. Good record to have. I don't regret getting it. There's the inner sleeve. Real nice looking inner sleeve. Not bad. And nice colors on this. I like the colors on this. It's pretty cool. And here is the record. Cool label there. Yeah, the remakes are nice. Side 2 is really enjoyable. All the remakes on Side 2 are really enjoyable. I like spinning this. I've had this for going on 2 weeks, I think now, and I've spun this quite a few times already. Really getting a lot of enjoyment out of this album. So glad I have the collection. I found it for a good price at a store I had to drive out of town to, since my local record store closed without warning. So I no longer have a local record store. I had to drive out of town now to get any vinyl records, which is a bummer. I always at least had one record store to go to. Now I have 0 record stores in my area. So everything is, so if I want to dig, it's an out of town drive no matter what I do. So anyway, Mike and the Mechanics, Out of the Blue, really good album. Here is an 80s record that I have been after for a long time, and I finally scored it, and it was worth the wait. It's the self-titled album from Echo and the Bunnymen. Oh, how much I've been hunting this album down. When I dig locally, when I dig out of town. Now they're all out of town digs, like I said earlier. Hoping to score this album, going to the Echo and the Bunnymen section, finding good live records and reissues. But to finally score this album, it feels so good. And I brought it home and spun it, and it is great. It is great. This inner sleeve is starting to fall apart a little bit, but the album itself, the vinyl record, is in very good shape. Look at that. So good to have this finally. Ever since the cover band I'm in covered their song Lips Like Sugar, I've been after this record because I forgot how much I liked that song. I remember the video on MTV back in the day, and I thought, well, I'm a vinyl collector. It's from that era. Let me see if I can find it. And it took me 2 years to find this record. I mean, I could have ordered online and I would have had it, but I like to find things in the wild. I like to actually go to a record shop, flip through and find it, and I found it finally. And I love the whole album. The whole album has a lot of catchy songs on it. But Lips Like Sugar sounds so amazing on this album. I had the 12-inch single to Lips Like Sugar, but it's nice to have the actual album. And you know that gratifying feeling that after you've been after a record for so long and you want to find the store, you don't want to order it online, and then you finally score it and it just feels so good. It just feels so good. So glad my patience paid off. Alright, now we're going to go into some singles, some 12-inch singles, all 80s pretty much. From Eurythmics, There Must Be an Angel 12-inch single. See that? Really nice. Annie Lennox's voice on these albums, on these records, sounds so good. She has such a great voice. I mean, I know a lot of people at VC collect Eurythmics and Annie Lennox records, so they do. That's nothing they don't know already. She has an amazing voice, but man, when I spin it, her voice just sounds like heaven through my speakers. She is so good to listen to, and I think every time I spin an Eurythmics record, I just tune into her voice, and I'm just locked and tuned into her voice because it is so good. And she sounds great on this song, just great on this song. So real glad I picked up a 12-inch single. Another favorite female vocalist of mine from the 80s is Janet Jackson, and I got this cool 12-inch single for When I Think of You, one of my favorite songs from her. And it's the dance remix, and it sounds pretty damn cool on side one. It just sounds great. The rest are just a bunch of other remixes, you know, the instrumental, extra beats, the dub, a cappella version of the song. As always, after you heard the song 3 or 4 times, you kind of get a little tired of it, but that dance mix on side one is really good. And that's the side I shall show you. It's on the A&M label, nothing special, but the dance mix on this album, really good. And this has been like one of my favorite songs since high school. Because I remember I was like in the 10th grade or something like that when this album came, or this song was released as a single and the video came out. And I was instantly hooked by it. I instantly loved it. And so glad to have a 12-inch single for the song. I've had the 45 for a long time. Also got the album Control on vinyl. But it is so cool to have a 12-inch single. I love spinning that dance mix. It is fun to listen to. Such a catchy song. Really love it. All right, some 45s and all 80s. Ultravox, Dancing with Tears in My Eyes. This is a cool package. It's on clear vinyl, and it opens up to this book of pictures. And from the look of the pictures, they look like they're from a movie. So maybe the song was used in a movie. I don't know. I didn't research it. That's page 1. Here's the next page of pictures, and then here's the last page of pictures. I don't know if it, like I said, I don't know if this song was used in a movie or something like that, and this is the single from the movie. I don't know. That's just what it looks like, but I don't really know. And as it says on the cover, it is pressed on clear vinyl. Really cool thing. It looked like something that was collectible and rare, so I went ahead and got it. It was only $2, so I thought that'd be cool to have. And really glad. I love this song, Dancing with Tears in My Eyes. One of my favorite songs from Ultravox, so real glad I got this. It's a really cool package. This I'm pretty sure I have already, but I couldn't remember if I did or didn't, so I just went and bought this anyway. I haven't checked if I have this yet. I should have did that when I got home. But anyway, Foreigner, That Was Yesterday. A great song from Foreigner. I've always loved this song. I remember it was released as a single, and I saw the video on MTV back in the day. It was always one of my favorite songs from them, and my favorite song from that album. And I love the label. The label has that big F on it. See, really, really cool. A great song. A song I never get tired of. Ever since I brought this little record home, I've been spinning it a lot because I absolutely love the song That Was Yesterday. A great song from Foreigner. Lou Graham's voice sounds great on it. I wish Lou Gramm and the band were still together, but oh well. Nothing lasts forever, I guess. Last one, I'll get out of your hair. In Excess, 7-inch single for the song This Time. And there's a picture of the band. Nice picture of the band there. And a single that doesn't really get played all that much or gets talked about or kind of forgotten about is the song This Time from the album Listen Like Thieves. Really great song. And I was really happy to find the 12-inch single to it. I mean, the 7-inch single to it. It's just on the Atlantic label. One of my favorite songs from In Excess, even though it is a forgotten song, I always thought it was cool. And that's it for vinyl. And for shits and giggles, I'm going to show you the latest Steelbooks in my collection. I love to collect Steelbook movies, Blu-ray or 4K. This is a 4K Steelbook. It is for Captain America, the Winter Soldier. It's a reissue on Steelbook. There's the front picture. There's the back. Great movie. I saw Endgame twice now. Who hasn't seen Endgame? It's like the most... It's like the breaking all the history books for making so much money. There's the inside. Those are what the discs look like. Good artwork on the discs. It's the 4K and the Blu-ray. And then the inside shows this really cool picture, action picture. So that's why I like to collect Steelbooks. They're just so awesome. And here's the artwork for the Blu-ray. I like when each individual disc gets their own artwork like this. And here's the artwork for the 4K disc. Probably one of my favorite, it's definitely my favorite Captain America movies. The other one being Civil War. That was an awesome film. So, real glad I got this. The next one is the movie called Glass. This is a Blu-ray Steelbook. This is the last of the trilogy. The last movie was, I think it was called Split. And the first movie was Unbreakable. And it has this comic book artwork on the front cover, and it also has it on the back cover of all the main characters involved in this film. Really cool, really cool. Unfortunately, there's no special artwork on the discs themselves. They're just the plain black ones, which I wish they would put some artwork on there. And then of course there's a picture on the inside. Those of you who've seen the film know what this is a reference to. So there we go. I don't really give spoilers away, but but those of you who've seen the film know what that means. A good movie. I really love this movie. I remember I saw it in the theater. I just thought it was okay. I didn't think it was great. But after purchasing this and getting to watch it a second time, there's some things I missed the first time around in this film. I actually enjoy it more the second time around than I did the first time seeing it. So, a really interesting movie. I like movies that can do that just get better and better the more you watch them, because there's all these little things that you miss the first time around, sometimes even the second time around. So there we go. All right, last one. Well, no, not the last one. I'll show you the Steelbook I got today, but this one I got last week. It's the 40th anniversary Steelbook of the movie Alien, which came out originally in 1979 with Sigourney Weaver. It started the whole franchise of the Alien movies, but this is the very first one that came out in '79. There's the front cover, really beautiful front cover. Here's the back cover, which is even creepy but really cool looking. I like that. I like that a lot. This is a 4K Steelbook. And of course there's no special artwork on the discs. They're just plain black, unfortunately. I really wish they would put something on it. It's the 40th anniversary. They put some exclusive artwork on the disc. But there is a really cool looking picture in the inside of the Steelbook. Really nice. So yeah, I'm glad I got this. It comes with a Blu-ray disc and a 4K disc. It is, like I said, the 40th anniversary. I can't believe this movie's 40 years old. I remember seeing it on cable for the first time when I was in grade school, and I remember the movie scared the hell out of me. the aliens, and when the alien pops out of the dude's chest, I remember as a kid, that damn near traumatized me. Because I did not see that coming, and that just freaked me out. Okay, this is the last Steelbook. And this is a Steelbook that I got today, this morning. I don't think it's an anniversary pressing. It's just the first time ever available on 4K. It is the film Black Hawk Down, and this is the front of it for the movie. Well, I'll show you the spine. Is this the right way up? This is the right way up. For, like I said, the movie Black Hawk Down, which I saw this movie in the theater and thought it was a really good movie. And this is the artwork on the front of it for Black Hawk Down. This is the artwork on the back of it, the main character there. And of course, you know, no special artwork on the disc. There's no artwork on the inside of the Steelbook, but still a good looking Steelbook as far as the front and back cover. I really like these pictures. It's done in a matte finish, and I haven't watched this yet because I just got it this morning. I'll probably pop it in a little later and check it out. But a really good movie, so I'm really happy I got this. It's a good addition to the Steelbook collection. It came with a 4K disc, a Blu-ray disc, and a separate Blu-ray disc for all the documentary footage on it. There's a lot of extras on here, and I can't wait to dig into everything. All right, that's gonna do it, folks. You got a little bit of everything, vinyl and Steelbooks. I ordered Steelbooks just as much as, you know, I'm a big collector in Steelbooks, just as much as I am vinyl, and I'm running out of space. I have a designated shelf space in here for Steelbooks, and I'm out of room, just like my vinyl collection. Woo, it's rough being a collector. Anyway, that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. See you next time.